Good afternoon, girls. Now, children, I'm going to start the exercise 1.3. Yesterday, I had explained to you what are irrational numbers, and then we have completed two theorems. Okay. Similarly, we have the same type of questions. Prove that root 5 is irrational. This is from the exercise. Prove that 3 plus 2 root 5 is also an irrational number, and prove that 1 upon root 2, 7 root 5, and 6 plus root 2 are irrational numbers. So I will solve one or two. You will be able to understand how to solve the others. Starting with the first one, that is, we have to prove that root 5 is an irrational number. Let's begin with the assumption that let root 5 be a rational number. Therefore, root 5 is equal to p by q, where q is not equal to 0 and p and q have no common factor between them. Therefore, therefore, on squaring both sides, the same method we have done for root 3 also and root 2 also. Squaring both sides, we take 5 is equal to p square upon q square. Therefore, I can write p square is equal to 5q square. Now from here, p square is equal to 5q square. This means that p square is divisible by 5. Therefore, p is divisible by 5. This is from the first theorem which we have studied yesterday. Now, let p be equal to, suppose 2m. Okay, not 2m, 5m, because here we have 5. So therefore, p square will be equal to 25m square. This is 1 and this is 2. When I compare this first and second, on comparing 1 and 2, we get p square is equal to 25m square is equal to 5q square. Okay, now therefore 5m square is equal to q square. Thus, we can also write it as q square is equal to 5m square. Therefore, q square is divisible by 5. Therefore, q is also divisible by 5. This is by which theorem? Theorem number 1. Therefore, p and q both have common factor 5. Hence p and q are the integers which have common factor. This contradicts our assumption. Okay, therefore root 5 is not a rational number. It is wait children, root 5 is not a rational number. It is an irrational number. Okay, so I hope it is clear to you. Go through it once again. Let us suppose that root 5 is a rational number, and you know when there is a rational number in the form of p by q, q is not equal to 0 and p and q have no common factor between them. So let us now square both the sides. I will get root 5 square will be 5, which is equal to p square upon q square, and p square will be equal to 5q square. So when I write p square is equal to 5q square, this means that p square is divisible by 5, and if p square is divisible by 5, then p is also divisible by 5. So this is point number 1. Now I will suppose let p be equal to 5m, and when I write p square is equal to 25m square, from 1 and 2 I get 25m square is equal to 5q square, hence q square is equal to 5m square. So this statement means that q square is also divisible by 5 and q is also divisible by 5. Thus p and q both have common factor 5. Now hence p and q are integers which have common factor, this contradicts our assumption, and therefore root 5 cannot be a rational number, it is an irrational number. Okay, hence proved. So I hope now the statement and the method is clear to you. Now question 2. Question 2 is 3 plus 2 root 5. You have to prove it to be irrational. 3 plus 2 root 5. Let 3 plus 2 root 5 be a rational number. Let it be a rational number. Now, 3 plus 2 root 5 can be written as p by q, and you know q is not equal to 0 and p and q have no common factor between them. Now if I rearrange it, okay, if I rearrange it, I will write 2 root 5 is equal to p upon q minus 3, or I can write root 5 is equal to p minus 3q upon q. 2 we have here. Then therefore root 5 is equal to p minus 3q upon 2q. Check. Let 3 plus 2 root 5 be a rational number, and we write it as p upon q. So therefore when I transpose 3 here, I get p by q minus 3. Hence root 5 is equal to p minus 3q upon 2q. According to this statement, according to the above statement, root 5 is a rational number. Yes, but root 5 is a rational number, but we have proved that root 5 is an irrational number. We have already, according to one theorem, root 5 is an irrational number. Hence p minus 3q upon 2q is also irrational. Hence our assumption is incorrect. Therefore, what is the question? 3 plus 2 root 5 is an irrational number. So what we can do, children, when such type of question is given, we can convert that particular question in the form of root 5 or root 2, which we have already proved that they are irrational numbers, and using that we can use these questions, and we can solve these questions. Okay, now I hope you can complete these questions. You can try. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can ask me, and tomorrow I will start with rational numbers and the decimal expansion. Okay, have a nice day.